I wanted to make this video today just to record my feelings since they're very fresh right now. So today is February 1st. I'm 23 weeks pregnant today. Yesterday we went to the hospital to have our anatomy scan. I know it's late, but there was some insurance issues. So yeah, we finally got the anatomy scan yesterday. Everything, it's just interesting, you know. With Chanel, like, I know what her heart looked like, and when the ultrasound tech started looking at the baby's heart this time, like, I knew it didn't look the same, but I was trying not to worry, you know. And I was looking at her face during part of it. I was like, you know, looking at the screen, looking at my baby, but I would also look at the ultrasound tech's face just to see, you know, I just had a feeling. So I looked at her face a few times and it almost looked like she was about to cry a few times. She just looked very, like, sad. And Derek noticed the same thing. So we completed the ultrasound, and then she told us that she was gonna go check, make sure that she got everything that she was supposed to. So she left, and we were in there for about 15 minutes. And then when she came back in, she wasn't alone. And so immediately I knew that something was wrong, because they don't just bring somebody in unless they have to tell you something. And so I knew something was wrong, but I didn't let it get to me yet. So the radiologist came in and he told us that he looked at all the pictures and said that to him it looked like the baby's heart, it didn't look normal. He said that one side was too big and one side was too small. And he told us, you know, that's all we can really tell from this type of ultrasound. You're gonna have to go to one of these other hospitals and get an echocardiogram to get a better picture of the heart, and they can determine what is actually wrong. So I was able to keep it together while he was talking to us, you know, like, okay, all right, you know. But as soon as we walked out, I started crying. And I pretty much just couldn't stop crying. And so I called my mom and I told her, you know, what happened. So the radiologist also said that he was sending over, he tried to get a hold of my midwives, and he sent the pictures to them so that they can look over them as well, and talk to me more about it. So later that evening I talked to my midwives. They called me. My midwife told me, like, well, she asked me, like, what did they tell you while they're there? And I told them that they said that the heart looked like one side was too big and one side was too small. And then they said that everything else looked okay. But when he told me that everything else looked okay or fine or whatever he said, it sounded hesitant. And so she told me, yeah, that's right. And she's also measuring a little bit small. And she didn't tell me how much smaller than she should be. And I wish I had asked, but I just, you know, it's so much to take in. And so they, my midwives sent the file to Swedish hospital. They said that is the best hospital for me to go to, so that I can get the most accurate results. So I sent that over and said, by tomorrow, if they haven't called you by noon, give them a call. So at 11 o'clock this morning, I called Swedish, and they had gotten them, but they didn't, my midwives didn't send all of the information. They sent the files over, but they didn't send, like, the reason why, and obviously they need that to be able to schedule my appointment. So they said that they would give me a call as soon as they get that. It's 3 o'clock now. I still haven't gotten a call. I have called my midwives. I called them an hour ago. I had to leave a message because they didn't answer, but I told them what Swedish told me, that they were waiting for more information, and so I asked them to give me a call when they send that over so that I can call and get my appointment. Okay, so I just got off the phone with Swedish. My midwives called about 10 minutes ago and told me that they did talk to Swedish and they have all of the information that they need. So she told me to just give them a call. And I also asked about the size of the baby, and basically the receptionist was the one that talk to me. She just pulled up the report. So she told me what she can. Basically, the baby's head circumference is measuring 21 weeks, and the belly is measuring 22 weeks. But her femur length is measuring 23 weeks. So not as small as I was scared of. So it's not as bad as it could be. My midwife will call me back and talk to me more about it. And I have like some other questions as well, you know, and just see if she can give me a little bit more information. So basically, after I got off the phone with her, I called Swedish. They were supposed to give me a call, but I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna call them. They already have the information. So I called them, and they're waiting for the order to process, or the information to process or whatever. And it won't be done that until Monday. So sadly, I won't be able to call and schedule my appointment until Monday. So I have to go the whole weekend not even knowing when I'm gonna have my appointment. So I was hoping I'd be able to have it scheduled today, but it's not looking like that's gonna be the case. So yeah, just hoping for the best. I joined a Facebook support group for parents of children with congenital heart defects. So, and I, you know, explained like my story, and already I've received so much support. There's actually someone here in my community that is in that Facebook group. So, and she had a very similar situation a year ago. It's been a very emotional past day and a half, just not knowing and trying to process this information. It's really difficult. You know, I was going to my ultrasound hoping, you know, everything was gonna be okay, everything was gonna be great. We got to see her just being cute. She was wiggling so much. So we got our sonogram pictures, you know, right after. There she is. Our sweet little girl. Perfect little face. The ultrasound was able to, you know, look at all the parts, and at one point she had her little arm up like this, and so we have a little picture. You know, it's like she's saying, "I'm being strong, mommy." So I thought that was really sweet that she printed off that one. Like I said, this has just been such an emotional last day and a half. There's just trying to process everything. It's just hard.